if we are not creating and converting and transactionally getting 2 to 3 deals a month, we need to go back to the basics, always.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is BC. Welcome back to another video.
Find some sort of harmony and balance.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? This is BC, welcome back. This one specifically applies to everybody. However, this one I'm going to direct a little bit more towards the realtors. If right now you're watching this video and you are not exceeding 2 to 3 deals a month consistently, these 3 factors need to be the #1 focus for you to master before you do anything else. We need to master these, get to this, and then move on. Let's begin. I did a lecture on this one last night for my first tier distinguished agent, but I want to cover 3 specifically that you need to do to get to 2-3 deals a month consistently. Remember, focus on this, all right? #1 is appointments. Your ability to generate appointments daily. The whole goal in the beginning should be, I need to set an appointment every single working day. Setting appointments daily leads to the promised land. Some are going to fall by the wayside. Some are going to be qualified out. Some are going to cancel. Some are going to reschedule. You're going to attend some of those appointments, and not all of them are going to lead to a signed contract. However, even if you're not that good, a percentage will always lead to the closing table. So if you're setting 5 appointments a week, that's 20 a month. Let's say half of them cancel out, you attend 10, and you only close 2 or 3. Well, that's still your 2 or 3, which is what you want, okay? Focus on this. Lead conversion and your ability to set appointments. What does that mean? You need to do a lot of role play. You need to make sure that you're following up with your leads. You need to make sure that you're asking for the appointment. This is skill. Repetition, skill. Repetition, skill. Focus on this. I see so many people sleeping on this. I know people that will spend thousands of dollars to buy leads, and they can't even set an appointment. We need to dial back and get back to the basics, because if we are not creating and converting and transactionally getting 2 to 3 deals a month, we need to go back to the basics, always. These will always remain true. Build your appointment setting skills. Take a look at what you're doing right now throughout the whole day, throughout your working weeks and months. Take a look at your schedule. How much time is dedicated toward following up with leads, making sure that you're prospecting, and most importantly, building the skill set to set appointments. Okay, #2 is your presentation mastery. I don't care who you follow. I don't care what you do. Every single buyer interaction meeting, seller interaction meeting, investor needs to have some sort of presentation. If you don't, get one. What is your presentation? We need to follow some sort of structure and some sort of system. When you have a presentation, you know the beginning, the middle, the end, and you can work on it. You know what you're going to say. You can refine your delivery, and you can take it to the level where now it's a finely tuned orchestra where you know, hey, if I meet with 10 people and present, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 10 equal a signed agreement, which is what you want. It becomes predictable and duplicatable and repeatable, which is how you start building and scaling a business. But you first have to have a presentation and master it. That means repetition, 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 just like the previous point. What are we going to do to hammer this stuff and make sure that it's a focus? 30 minutes to an hour every day has to be dedicated to you practicing your presentation. No, that doesn't mean reading the script to yourself. It means recording yourself and practicing with somebody on Zoom, or doing this in person where you have the camera here and you're presenting. And then you have your coach, or if you don't have one yet, you need to get one immediately. But let's say you still haven't gotten one. Then you sit there with you and your accountability partner and you watch each other present and you critique. What did you do good? What needs to be worked on? And then you drill it and you drill it and you drill it and you drill it. Master the presentation. You start setting appointments and mastering the presentations. Wow. Now you're converting. Now you're getting deals. And then the relationship aspect. Together, we have to combine selling, building trust and influencing, and also building relationships. This happens through staying in touch with people, following up, checking in with them, inviting them to your database get-togethers and your parties and your events, involving them in what you're doing, educating your database, sending them video updates and marketing updates and testimonials and all this stuff that you do to remain in touch with them. That's how you build a relationship. You remain in communication with somebody. You relate to each other. Over a long period of time or longer period of time equals a relationship is established. Now, what you need to do is add professional to this. We don't need to be buddy-buddy with everybody. We need a professional working relationship with people where I'm their realtor. That doesn't mean I'm going over to eat at their house every day. It doesn't mean that we're talking every day. It doesn't mean that we're texting every day, but we have a working relationship, meaning they look at me as their professional, their consummate professional to transact in real estate, ask for help when it comes to if they need a contractor or anything that has to do with real estate, homes, or anything of that matter, okay? So appointments, presentation, mastery, relationships. Now, as we wrap up, I'm going to be doing, and this is something I offer to the world called Team BC Intensives, meaning if somebody is just getting started, they're a brand new agent, or they haven't hit this mark yet, and they're right at the beginning. This is something I'm gonna offer to the world. We're gonna be doing this the 1st of February. I've already done these before, but we do them every once in a while. And as a entry level to me and Team BC University and what we offer, these are the 3 main focuses for that Team BC Intensive, and it's 5 days long. I'm gonna leave a link to that below. If you guys wanna get on the email list on my actual main website, which is below as well, we'll be sending out information when we're gonna be doing this. I believe the first week of February is the next one that we're gonna do live. This is always available for people to purchase as well. We also have a new agent starter pack, and then we have the coaching tiers and all that fun stuff, which if you're interested, you can find on my website. However, remember, to wrap it up, if you're not at the 2 to 3 deals a month, focus on these 3 things. If you focus on this entirely, you block out the fluff and you stop worrying about other things and you master these things, which are simple and anybody can do, you'll start building consistency in your business. You'll get to 1 deal a month, and then you'll eventually get here. Then we can have a different conversation entirely, okay? So hopefully you enjoyed this. Check out the links below, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace. Thank you so much again for watching another video. I prepared some things for you guys. Down below, you're gonna see a few links. Number 1, if you guys are interested in learning more about my real estate company, Real Brokerage, and you want to either submit your application or set up a call, click that link below. Number 2, if you're interested in learning more about what I offer agents, coaching, courses, and all that fun stuff, you have 2 options. 1, I have a link below for you to get directly on the coaching and set up a strategy call with us. You can do that, or you can go to the main website and get the email list, which will grant you a free course, which is an old cold calling training that I did. 5 good jam-packed hours of training. You can check that as well. And lastly, we have our private Facebook group and Discord group available to the public in case you wanted to check that out too. You also have a video up here and down here that you can click if you want to browse some of my other content. All right.